the same way, there are two branches of knowledge. One is the knowledge of the physical world. And the source to get that knowledge, these are two sources. The sense organs. You see, you hear, you touch, you taste, you smell. The five basic sense organs. You get the sense data. Then there is the computer which processes that data, infers, argues, reaches some conclusions. Then that is stored in the memory of this mind. And in this way, that physical knowledge, it has been progressing from Adam till Edom. And it will continue progressing till that time that this world comes to an end. This is one source of knowledge, one line of knowledge, one branch of knowledge. Knowledge of the physical world, knowledge of the physical things, and you know this is the science which we call science and technology. This is one branch of knowledge. But we find in history that there was a yearning, an urge in human beings to have the total knowledge, to know what this universe is, where from has it come, what we are, what is the nature of existence, where are we heading, is there any existence of ours beyond the death, or death is the end? So these questions which I enumerated in my previous lecture, they are the basic questions with which the philosophers grapple. And what is this philosophy? An endeavor on the part of human beings to know the total truth. We must know the total truth. Because our behavior in this world, the practical attitude that we adopt in this world, is based on some philosophy, some ideology. Whether you believe that this is the life, only worldly life, there's no life beyond death, or you believe that there is a life after death, and we will be brought to the book. We will have to explain our conduct in this world. We will have to face the grand accountability of the Day of Judgment. Now the result is, it's wide apart. A person who thinks that only this world is our life, the natural and logical result would be Babar Baish Kosh ke alam dobara nist. Enjoy yourself, eat, drink, and be merry. And don't worry what is halal, what is haram, what is permissible, what is not permissible. You should have the maximum sensual gratification that you can have. You should have and accumulate all the wealth that you can. You should have all the luxuries of life that you can have. You must enjoy yourself to the maximum because there's not going to be any other life. But if a person thinks and believes there is going to be another life, and we will have to explain our conduct in this world, so now the attitude will be absolutely different. So every person has a philosophy of his own. Whether he has thought over it and chosen a philosophy for himself, consciously, willingly, or he is only following a philosophy that is, accepted by his society. The questions are the same. The answers which the people believe, they take them for granted. Okay, there's no life, or there is life after death. Okay, we are like animals. No, we are not like animals. We have a special existence. They accept those ideas and they, start their life accordingly. But every person has a philosophy. Every person has his own worldview. Every person has his own Weltanschauung, which is called in the German philosophy. This is the basic term. The worldview, your own view of this universe, your own views about your life, your own view about your reality, your own view about ethics. Everybody has it. Maybe he's saying something else, doing something else. But whatever he is doing is the real philosophy that he has in his mind. Because he's acting to his philosophy, his ideology, his worldview, his Weltanschauung, that is there with every human being, whether consciously or unconsciously. Now, I told you that Hazrat Ibrahim alayhi salatu wassalam, when Wahi came to him, he said to his father, a beautiful verse. Ya Abate, oh my dear father, my beloved father, my respected father, inni qad ja'ani min al-ilm ma lam yatik. To me has come a knowledge which didn't come to you. I told you that the questions are the same, the philosophical questions. But the modes of answering those questions are different. The philosopher said, we feel it is like that. Our intellect, our reasoning, our argument, our logic, it leads us to these conclusions. Maybe we are correct. Maybe there is some mistake. I told you, no philosopher till this date has claimed certainty. No philosopher up till date. And I quoted Allama Iqbal, the biggest poet philosopher the world of Islam has produced in the 20th century of Christian era. The humility that he has. I don't claim that whatever I have said in these lectures, the reconstruction of religious thought in Islam, it is the final truth. We should maintain an attitude, a student-like attitude, to go on thinking, exploring, and maybe that as time passes, more sound ideas are presented. So that is the position of Allama Iqbal, and that is the position of every philosopher or thinker or sage. But as for the prophets, they claim certainty. Alif Lam Mim, Zalikal Kitabu La Rayba Fihi. There's no doubt in this book. No book in this world starts with this loud claim, big claim, tall claim. No book. It's just possible. That might be that Torah also started with this claim. It might have been. But because it has not been preserved, we can't say. It's just possible that Injil might have started with such a claim. Just possible. We can't say because Injil has not been preserved. But the real fact remains that no book in this world exists which starts with this claim that this is the truth, this is the total truth. There is no iota of doubt in it. Alif Lam Mim, Zalikal Kitabu La Rayba Fihi, Hudan lil Muttaqeen. This is the guidance, the total guidance. And I gave you the example of Hazrat Ibrahim. You know, a son saying to his father, the father could have said, you are my son, I am your father. I have more experience. You were just born, you know. I have brought you up before my eyes. You are going, you know, you are being brought up. And you say, I must follow you. But the argument that Hazrat Ibrahim presented was, Ya abati inni qad ja'ani min al-ilm ma lam yatik fattabi'ni ahdika siratan sawiyya. Oh dear father, to me a special knowledge has come, which didn't reach you. So you have to follow me. Fattabi'ni, follow me. Ahdika siratan sawiyya. I will lead you to the right path. So that is the, you know, position of the prophets. The difference. Questions are the same, but the modes of answering, the source of the knowledge, different. Philosophers, they are saying from their own minds, their own intellects, their own reasoning. And the prophets claim it's not our ideas.